One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
Forever! Hey, get him! No one escapes my sight! Usual!
Locked on!
Look! That platform is moving! So that's what this button is for! How brilliant!
Target acquired!
May I present? I'll race you there! Ha! Ha! Paimon thinks that you're doing this all wrong. Try activating the mechanisms again, but pay more attention this time. Told you I'd win. Bet you can't keep up with me. That's more like it. You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
One is most impressed. The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities. The one before you is the Adeptus Cloud Retainer. Now speak of the matter which brings you here. You surmise correctly. This place did one self-build, as did one design the mechanisms within. In fact, even Gui Zhang and Rex Lapis themselves found one's technological accomplishments to be worthy of commendation.
This place is huge, and there are so many mechanisms. Do you really have this whole place to yourself? What's it even for? Did you build it as your private mechanism workshop or something? It's just like the stories say. The Adepti leave the human world, find somewhere to go be a hermit, and then they research and invent all these amazing things.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wished to find some peace and quiet. Find it one did. Shortly after which, you arrived bearing your sigil of permission. But enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have disturbed the tranquility of this place for long enough. Rex Lapis. Assassinated? How can this be? Such a heinous crime! Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. One shall have to verify the truth of the matter independently. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other Adepti.
Wait, what? Did you just say squash Liyue Harbor? Are you seriously gonna wipe out the whole city?
Only a response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents. It is as you say. We have protected Liyue Harbor under the leadership of Rex Lapis for 37 centuries. But in the face of this coup, by nefarious actors, exceptional measures must be taken.
Yikes! Quick, you gotta think of something. She wants to squash Liyue flat, and it doesn't seem like she's bluffing. Exactly what Paimon was gonna say. We made all that delicious food and gave every last bit of it to you. We were hoping you might help Liyue out, not wipe Liyue out. Or at least let's, discuss it first. Can't hurt for you to get a second opinion.
Contract? A cruel irony that you should appeal to the notion. After the merciless murder of the god of contracts himself, the people of Liyue seem quite content to dispense with their contracts. They are quite adept at taking that which is composed of black and white and turning it gray. Nevertheless, since you come here in the name of contracts, far be it from one to abandon one's own contractual obligations, least of all when you come bearing a sigil of permission. Rex Lapis infused these sigils with adeptal power when he first cast them. That power once aided humans in battle. Most of the sigil's power has long since worn off. It is but a keepsake now. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. This, no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us. Your audience with the Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once.
Oh, you've already met Xiao. Not bad. Not often he's in a good enough...
That's his good mood?
Oh yes. The Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting to... When the Geo Archon built Liyue, he borrowed power from the... But most of them only know how to protect Liyue by fight. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
You really know a lot, huh, boss lady?
It's not boss lady, it's just boss. Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, well, if you want to know my opinion...
Good mood? Can't really imagine what a good mood looks like for that vigilant Yaksha.
Will be interesting, won't it? Come to think of it, I've never seen him smile either. How about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at making. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes. The other dish is up to you.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking? Really hard to screw that one up, right?
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram! Scram!
Whoa. This chef guy's service is about as good as that wet.
I see. If it's for the boss, then guess I don't have a choice now. But my heart's not really in it right now. Not enough to make a dessert as painstaking as almond tofu.
And why?
A fencer's hand must be steady. So too must the hand of a chef. But my hands, they're not steady. Because, a traveler once told me that this inn is haunted. And then just now, in the kitchen, I saw something.
This chef looks so intimidating.
I keep thinking, even Wangshu Inn isn't safe.
All right, in the name of high-quality almond tofu, we need to go check this kitchen out. Running away? Running away? Doesn't seem...
What?
Okay, so he's useless now. Forget it. Let's just go see the boss lady again.
Scared of something so insignificant.
You don't seem that afraid of ghosts, boss lady.
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it all before.
Come to think of it, others don't seem to know there's an Adeptus here at the inn except for the boss lady.
Shh. Say any more and you'll be divulging my little... Right. Best you two be off. Go see to it that that little ghost doesn't go scaring anybody up. Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of the Adepti, so as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost.
But how should we persuade the ghost?
There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. It's been in circulation for over 1,000 years. Go take a look at it. Once you have, look for a place outside where you can see the exact same Witness Sigil for... Ghosts are just another form of life on...
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me. 10 points for agility. You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash? There she is! So scary! Quick, you grab her! She's trying to get away! We have to follow her! If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time. She doesn't know when to give up! This old decrepit ruin guard? Surely it's not possessed! There! Especially not when it is that mood. Measly insects!
I got him cornered! That was unexpected!
Let the world collide!
Locked on!
Silly churl, Billy churl. Silly. Haunting things isn't nice. Little chilly. Now listen here, young lady. Oh, okay. Dusky Ming won't tease the travelers at the inn anymore. Next time, you can come play with Dusky Ming. If you don't come and play, Dusky Ming will come find you. The show begins! running away? You really are a one-trick pony, you know. Running away?
Let's guess where you're from.
What? You really go- Wow. I am in your debt. Please, wait a moment. Haha, my hands are steadier than ever.
You two, again.
Wait, don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
It's your favorite, almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish. Quick, tell him everything before he finishes eating.
Rex Lapis. I can't imagine it. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions. Adepti do not turn on their responsibilities. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are responsibilities. Our god is the god of contracts, after all.
Wait, Paimon still has one last question. That dusky mean?
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really, Wang Shuin was looking after her. I can't wait any longer!
Tja, tja.
You finally returned. How was your I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liyue Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the... They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly...
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over!
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation, the greater the chaos that erupts. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
Greetings. I am the Chief Justice, or Iudex, of Fontaine. But you may simply address me by using my surname, Neuvillette. Not because I wish to keep my distance from you. No, I am merely conscious that being overly familiar may bring the impartiality of the judiciary into question in some people's eyes. If you have any requests or concerns, then, to the extent permissible by law at least, the pleasure is all mine. I'm a little...
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Liyue cuisine is an edible.
Is this...
Liyue cuisine is an edible.
You're right. I love mommy.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa true, but back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that...
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the...
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Liyue Pavilion.
Oh, pardon. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style, and the flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Liyue. You don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liyue Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you.
Discretion? Shadows?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on...
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Anemo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's lab?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years worth of organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightenment. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui.
Huh. What would China...
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're...
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that one.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the one... But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the...
Huh? How do you know?
If one must always consider Mora before acting.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big saving.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape, if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro-affinity. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the... Now, let's pack those samples up and...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of Pastoral is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilichurls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
I got him cornered!
The show begins!
Silence! Settle down! Be sanctified. Bow your head.
There's still soup in here! These hilichurls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go! Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is, so pay close attention. Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast! Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilichurls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food. May I present?
Settle down! Silence!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous jade. Wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for...
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit hard. Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of...
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt.
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery had... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was... Alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boy.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Chising and good, honest merchants such as yourself.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this?
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, that's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the right.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for... That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the...
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be... Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also,
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not... Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Points for agility. Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers.
Golden House Maiden, Valley...
My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. Perhaps you don't know. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3007. Now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here of...
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money!
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers...
Ideally with the help of an expert.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town...
I will wait for you near the statue.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Liyue branch, right? Lan, we need to...
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's...
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely... That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of the... Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty...
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Well, hello. You...
What? How did you...
Oh, I heard a rumor about it. Actually, I was starting to worry.
Snooping around...
What can I say? Relax. I know why you're here. 3 in 1 go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Is that the best you could come up with?
Zhongli was right.
As one of my favorite poems go.
That went over.
In short, so, where is a good place? Where is that? Somewhere closer.
Something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
I've had a word with Are you ready to please me?
What did?
I meant make me proud. As my. Well, I'm setting up. You could.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant. Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Boba, get them!
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Wow. Liyue has really got a lot going for it.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Suey.
Yep. Wow. Liyue has really got a lot going for it.
This water will do nicely. Now, perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very careful. You need to keep your wrist firm. Now, use your strong hand to stir it. Ooh, you're a. Now, take these. Don't forget to do all. Wow, this is some exquisite silk The essence is placed into water, and you must take care to control the heat during this process. So please focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. All 3 perfumes are ready, a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy. The second one is for those with more refined. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin. Good. Be sure to come visit if I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be... Come and hang out.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long, compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true.
3 sets, and now...
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that this is the second kind. It's... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually...
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon. Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities.
So, we finished another step in our preparations.
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
You really are a one-trick...
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so...
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, but if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. This harbor is like a... well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you? Ah, that old trinket. An old friend of mine used to wear it on... He saw me gazing at it often and... But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell... It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has... Still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so slow to...
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search and... we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot and... Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help the old lady clean up.
Oversight on my part.
The show begins!
Silence! The tides beckon.
for the Lord of the Night!
Nice miss by your souls in sacrifice! Scared. Forever hold your... Boba, get them! Ah. How brilliant! You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? I'm more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Chilian cars? Why would she stay in the city?
Bow your head. Silence!
May I present? Let the world collide!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
The show begins! Boba, get them!
Shadow of the past, mine to command!
The glory to which none can compare! Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insects! Now you must pay. How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, as to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first, but to cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess so. Why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return what we borrow!
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank chap. But this bell gets homesick sometime. Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will! Thanks, Granny!
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An Adeptus?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk... Oh, yes, that old granny... If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our...
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites!
No, I will explain it to you.
Oh, sure.
Ah, sir, you're here.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the... As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across... Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as material.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. It probably won't... Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment.
Hiring help? Sure.
Adventure?
That's not hard.
A most fair price.
Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth...
Is this really necessary?
A full day of odd jobs at
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Monster?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems...
This price'll do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Oh, help? So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still
No problem. That'll be 20.
Done.
This is all you got? Child? No. How about this? Let's make a trade. Get me a single Chinkson flower.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the good? Hey, that's pretty good. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to
All finished then? Splendid.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change?
Well, how does this sound? You give.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need
Everything is fine. Now if you'll excuse me, I must...
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy. The reception is deserted. Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
the reception, it seemed.
How about Oh, there you are! But you can't even reach the counter! Joke's on you! Paimon floats, so height is no restriction! Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. It can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt.
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret. It's located in Tianheng Pass.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Coco.
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal, an Adepti-beast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the Coco Goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it?
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista.
What the heck is a Coco... It's huge! But how do you operate this? Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear.
So what are we gonna do?
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite. That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere in... If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista...
Ooh! Now...
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning...
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista.
Ha! Are you blind or This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures. Last time we approached the mountain, a few of us risked our lives. The next thing you'll be
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need reprimand.
Oh, brilliant! Nice and spicy!
Target acquired.
You're toast!
Should.
Out of the frying pan.
Silence! Another test subject.
Let my name echo in song!
The tides beckon. Bow your head. Have a little taste. That tingle.
got him cornered! Claim these souls!
The dead would blaze in dragonfire!
That tingles?
Eat this!
Silence! Let the mighty be humble! Settle down!
These lowlifes didn't know.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble.
Oh, yeah, that!
A search using the Guizhong ballista. What's more, a
Which means. A Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything.
Good idea. We did our best, and.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract.
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi.
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. Ah, here. This is the name.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know.
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more. The medicine. The snake is. I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must.
Don't mind Chung Sheng.
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course.
Whew, at last.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli,
This is correct.
what are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbinger. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want.
That's like 0.
2,990,000. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I left. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What up? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I?
Well, as it stands, we...
Whew, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure? Odd? Which is... The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. To treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't... Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole...
Hole in the wall? As in a...
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor. At...
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
Bull.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.